How you feeling?
Good. I'm excited.
I'll bet you are.
Yes.
It's a new team, pretty new team. I mean, some new faces, some transfers, some freshmen. What's your role in developing the chemistry and developing the personality of this team?
I think it's just continue to push each other and work hard, and we have our Dr. Dave meetings and stuff like that to really get to know each other. And I feel like our team chemistry is really good. We all get along. Everybody has their own unique personality, and it just kind of meshes really well.
This team last year and really even the year before seemed to go out of its way to have fun. Is that going to continue to be the case this year?
I think so. I think I think it brings light to the game for all of us, just to kind of have that fun, dancing, uplifting atmosphere. It takes almost that sense of pressure off. And it is fun. It's fun. It's real. I feel like a lot of times people think we kind of stage that, but it's really real. We really are enjoying it.
It's genuine.
Yeah, for sure.
It is genuine. Okay, so you talk about pressure, and there's going to be a lot on you as the ace coming out with the number 2 ranked team. How have you prepared for this season? What do you hope to accomplish, both personally and as a team?
I just think as the bullpen, as the pitching staff, we've just really worked hard and really grinded and just really learned what flaws we have and what we need to work on, and kind of really focused on that. I think all of us pitchers have done that, which is really nice. And then, individually, for me, it's just practicing every day to get better for the team. I think that's kind of leaving the day before in the past, whether it was a win or loss or a game before and pitch before, clear down to that. That's just my individual goal, is just to forget the bad things to be better for the team, if that makes sense.
How does having what sounds like 5 capable pitchers change the way you guys operate compared to maybe 3 from last year?
I think it's awesome to have a larger pitching staff. It gives teams a different look. It gives Coach White more options. I think, sometimes you play a team in preseason that you might face in postseason, and instead of having to throw the same person against them, you have 4 other options.
Kind of against Florida last year.
Yeah, exactly.
Krista, and then you came in later.
Mm-hmm. I think that's just really 2 more options. I mean, they may not know what they have, and it could be a complete surprise. And I think that's the benefit of a large bullpen. I'm really excited, and I love the depth in the bullpen, because it's just more opportunity to win and more opportunity to give teams different looks, so they're not used to seeing the same person.
How's your arm holding up in past years, maybe with fewer pitchers? Was that ever an issue?
I don't think so. We have really good training staff and things like that, and our coaches take really good care of us and plan bullpens out really nicely, so that you don't feel that constant achy, painful arm. Obviously, after long weekends, you're going to feel those kind of things, but I think that for the most part, it's good. We don't really have a lot of 2-hour bullpens where you're dying.
So what's it like now, after practicing, all off season, now you're 2 weeks away from starting the season? What's the feeling like? What's the mentality of the team right now?
I think we're just excited to get out there. It's you don't want to count the days. You want to make the days count, but it's so hard. It's 9 days. We're gonna play a game. I think we're all really just excited and have a lot of energy. And practice has been really fun, and you can tell just everybody wants to play, but they're gonna make these days count too. We're not overlooking practice, because we know they're in 9 days. I mean, however many practice days we have left, not counting the weekend, you can improve a lot. You can get a lot done, and I think that we just kind of have that excited to play, but gonna make practice count kind of mix.
Coming into last year, you had a lot of adjustments, it sounds like, made to your game, and Mike was saying you've made a couple more tweaks, a little more inside now. And how do you keep adjusting to keep hitters off guard?
I just I don't really know how to answer that without. I would say just kind of we fine-tuned a lot of things, and just a good mix, and I think that's kind of what the difference hopefully will be, and just working hard, and just really committing to the changes that I have made.
Some good pitchers gone in this Pac-12. Do you see it potentially being more of a hitting conference this year?
I don't really know. I haven't really thought about that much, but the Pac-12 teams are good in all aspects, hitting, pitching, and fielding. And I think that every team you play in this conference is a challenge. So, there may be, the Pac-12 did lose some good pitchers, but I think, I don't know what the freshman pitchers incoming look like, so it's hard to say.
Think back to last year and even the year before at this time. How has the optimism for the season changed coming into this year, having had all the success you guys had the last couple of years?
Like, do you mean like how
Just
we look at it
for,
now?
for you guys, how do you guys have a different optimism, a different focus coming into the year, having a little more of a target on your back compared to previous seasons?
I think the ultimate goal is to win a national championship and win the Pac-12, but at that same time play one game at a time, and kind of that optimism. I think last year was like, I have never been to the College World Series, so I got a taste of it, and it was kind of like we have told everybody like that's where you want to be, like that's the ultimate goal, and you want to be there on the last day too. So I think that our optimism has changed because everybody's on board like they were last year, but it's still the same goal, and we still have the same drive as last year, I would say.
Thank you, Jared.
All right, thank you guys.